Right, so we are here with the champion for Division 2, I believe, for Edition 1. Aldi, how are you?
Very good, man. Thank you for having me. How are you?
I'm alright. I'm just going to have to turn the speaker up a little bit so we can pick you up. Hold on. That should be better now. So we're looking at Australia. It's not somewhere I've ever managed before. Was it a first for you then, managing in Australia?
Yeah, it's actually the first time that I've managed in Australia. Like, I've done saves all around Europe.
I imagine
the first time that I managed in Australia.
I imagine it was for most people, certainly. So, what kind of challenges did you have in Australia that perhaps you hadn't encountered before? So, what kind of challenges did you have in Australia that you hadn't had before?
Well, basically, when I saw the Perth Glory team, I saw that it was actually a really good team. So for sure, there were like kind of positions that for the first season they're just gonna play, and then the second season, obviously, I'm gonna do improvements. Also, the challenge was the salary cap, which I've never witnessed before. For example, you need to have at least $35,000, I believe, dollars, and not to exceed that. And that's all the players who literally exceed that, who haven't got picked in the squad registration, they got instantly terminated. Also,
right.
One thing that I literally didn't like about Australia was the mad injuries. Like, last season especially, one of my backup right backs literally got injured for like 11 months, which was insane.
Well, yeah, to be fair, that's something that can happen in any league. I'm not sure that's specific to Australia, but certainly the contracts issue in terms of the salary cap, that's certainly something that people won't generally be sort of familiar with. So it looks like you're allowed a certain number of foreigners. Is that right?
Yeah, you have. I think it was like 5 number of foreigners.
Right.
Yeah, I'm sure it was 5. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So looking at it now, you certainly had a Uruguayan in your first team before. Looks like you might have only had the Uruguayan playing first team. Maybe a Venezuelan as well.
I actually have signed them because of the injury that I had.
Right.
Also, Fuentes, actually the player. Taxi as well, a very good striker. I really liked him.
So I'm just looking at Fuentes now. God, yeah, I would have thought for this level he looks very, very good. Very well rounded. Who was the other one you were saying?
The other one was Don Bansi, Albanian from Macedonia, a good striker, and with a good partnership with Simonovic. Simonovic is from the academy.
Wow, Daci was getting lots and lots of
partnership. Yeah,
Daci was getting loads of goals. Done really well for you there. That's good. That's got you the win, hasn't it? All those goals in those last couple of seasons. That's been huge.
Yeah. I mean, Simonovic actually very impressed me. Like,
Simonovic, let me just see.
And he actually grew a lot. Like, improved massively. That was something.
Wow, God, yeah, you can see that's a serious player you got there. He's quick as well. Yeah, serious. Whoa! And Jesus. I think quite a lot of people are looking at this thinking, God, I wish I could get a youngster like that. What a play you had there. Goodness me.
Yeah, I was genuinely, when I saw him, that literally his potential was massive, I was like, you know what? Let me just get that from the 4-2-3-1 and actually make a 2-striker partnership. Like, it actually worked out.
I can see he's the kind of player you'd want to do that for. I can certainly see that.
Yeah.
And it looks like you got another one through the next year as well, Peter Gordon.
Yeah,
yeah, you've got some serious Aussies over here. I tell you what, I'm a bit jealous. I almost wish I could play with this team now.
Yeah, I mean, like, there were like actually 2 youngsters that I actually really liked, especially Simonovic. Like,
yeah.
Well,
for me, Simonovic looks to me like the kind of player who can make me fall in love with Football Manager again. Like when I go through a slump, a player like this can kind of change things. I'm kind of doing that now. Like I'm finding FM a bit of a challenge at the moment. I think we're all thinking, we want FM25 and all that sort of thing. This is the kind of player who can just keep it alive a bit longer.
Yeah, of course, man, for sure.
Yeah. I presume in Australia, I'm assuming that most of your kind of best players are likely to come through that route because of the base. Yeah, you're not going to be able to attract players to Australia who are that good. Is that how you kind of went about getting most of your best players?
I mean, it was difficult to attract players like from other leagues in the world to go to Australia. Like, for example, I had a very good winger from Brazil, which his name is Juan. I got him from Portimonense in Portugal. He was genuinely a very good bowler. And I sold it for 1.6 million to Flamengo.
Yeah, we're looking at him now. And you got him back on loan as well, which looks like it was a very good move. He had another good season for you.
Yeah, very good season. Like, in fact, the second season has to be the best because I also won the Asian Champions League.
Yes,
and
I knew.
Crazy man. Like, the first game I won 3-2, and then in the away game I only won 1-0 in Saudi Arabia. And then in the next 3 seasons, I couldn't just win it again. Like, I would lose to Aldi, and then in the final season I lost to FMUL. Especially the first game was very intense.
So you only managed to win the Champions League one time, but it was enough. That's all that matters, isn't it? Just as long as you get it over that once.
Yeah, I mean, to win once the Asian Champions League and to manage to get to the final 3 times, obviously have to be good for Australian team. That's for sure.
That's pretty awesome.
Obviously, Saudi Arabia have a ton of money, oil money, and all of that. Also, Korean teams were very difficult. Chinese teams as well. Also, even a team from Thailand were very difficult as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, it's certainly difficult. I think winning any Champions League is hard, but yeah, winning. I'm looking through your league seasons though. It looks to me like you've only lost about 4 league games in your entire 4 seasons there.
Yeah,
you've done very well.
I feel like second season and the last season were the times that I was unbeaten.
I think that sounds no. Second seasons you won. You lost in the A-League finals. You didn't lose in the main league, but you lost in the finals. Then you lost a few more in the third season, but I think the last season you might have gone through a bit.
First leg, I believe. Yeah, leg of the semi-final. Yeah, I did lose the first leg.
Yeah, but the last season I think was the one that you went through completely 100% unbeaten, which is pretty impressive. And then also winning the Champions League. No, you didn't win the Champions League in the last year, but yeah, you still a very, very good season for sure. And obviously, it ended up winning you the title, which is terrific. And you're up in the Super League now and looking pretty.
Yeah, it's actually huge to be part of the Super League. Looking at the task of CP Riyadh, which when I saw the team, I saw there was a good youngster in defense, in which I just finished the season.
Don't give too much away, but go on. You don't, as long as there are no spoilers. We don't mind hearing a little bit.
Yeah, of course, no spoilers indeed. So I actually really started the team. It was a very potential team. Of course, the signings that I made, which also they're going to be plenty to come. Yeah. To make this team even better and better and better. So.
Well, yeah, I mean, certainly, if you're going to compete in that Super League, it's going to be a very it's going to be a tough step up, I would have thought. You did very well to qualify and qualify by quite a distance, I think, from what I remember in your first season. But the Super League is a bit different because I was the admin for the Super League last season, and I tell you what, it was really, really competitive. Anyone could have won it in the end. So it's going to. I think it's going to be a pretty tight affair again, I would have thought.
For sure, yeah, it's going to be tight. Like, looking at the fact that, like, now I'm in the big league now, where now anyone can do anything, like, anything can happen. We all saw in the first edition how tight it was.
So,
like, even in the edition second, it wasn't that easy at all, but I'm looking forward to see what anyone can bring.
I'm curious to know what you think your aim is. If you're, I mean, I assume your goal is to stay in Super League at least. Maybe not win it, but certainly stay in it. Have you got a sort of a target in mind in terms of how far you want to get with this team in 4 seasons?
I really think that I can stay in the Super League.
What I meant was any idea in terms of what you might need in order to do that. Like, do you think? I'm assuming you're not going to be able to be thinking about winning a Champions League necessarily, but maybe getting to it or something like that.
I mean, for example, if I go to, for example, like Europa League, I do believe that I have the most chances in Europa League because Champions League, I do believe that if I get some wins there, like for example, money wise, get some budget in because
Yep.
I saw that also the club has debts. Like I do
Well, that's
believe
the other
that
thing.
I
Certainly,
have 6 million of debts.
if you can get there
Like
early, if you can get there early, it'll make all the difference because you'll have lots more money to spend for sure.
yeah, for sure. Because also to clean up the debt and then focus up on literally strengthen the whole team in general, and then. But I do believe that Champions League is going to be tough. Though. That if I go to
Absolutely.
the Europa League, then that would be like the most chances I can get.
That totally makes sense. I mean, because I wondered, like, so with the Super League, you kind of think, oh well, there's going to be people doing unbelievably well. I don't think anyone's going to be sort of winning the Champions League or anything like that. But I think I could just about see someone getting perhaps into the knockout phases, perhaps getting through the league phase, at least in the last couple of seasons. And certainly, if someone manages to get to a quarter final in the Champions League, that may well be enough to win them a title. I would have thought. Obviously, I think it goes without saying you need to win at least 1 or 2 league titles. I think in your time there.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying like to ease the expectations of course, like Champions League money is very huge, but like if you look at the team. Like what I saw, I feel like this team can do generally better in the Europa League than in Champions League.
That makes complete sense.
Yeah, so that's why I'm easing up the expectations. Like, and let's see how this team does. I truly believe that with the reversals that I did in the first season, not going to finish first because it's going to be for the next time. But I do believe I did a good job first season, and
that's good.
I'll see the second season how we do.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I can't wait to improve this team a lot and try everything.
That's great to hear. We will see. We'll see on Friday how well both you and your competitors have done. I'm talking to RKJ tomorrow, the champion of the first season. We'll see whether he gives anything away tomorrow as well. So do tune in. Super. And so, anything else you'd like to kind of point out to us about your first edition? Sorry, your first 4 seasons.
First season in Australia. I mean, I really enjoyed it. I'm gonna lie. Like I said, the thing about the injuries, I just it was very stressful because also the fact that I couldn't bring the players I really wanted to do it in the league itself. Like I cannot get even 11. Like you have to do only player exchanges.
Well, no, this is what makes it interesting because you can't get the kind of players that you might have wanted to get in the past, but you have to go for sort of slightly different ones. I'm just looking at your Champions League final first leg against Al Hilal where you lost 6-5. What a game!
Yeah, 5-6 last minute. Last minute.
Yeah, 95th minute. Jesus, that must have hurt.
Yeah,
they've got some. I tell you what, though, they had some players, didn't they? I'm looking at their team: Diego Costa, Eder Militao, Leroy Sané, Marcos Leonardo. Is a decent side they've got there.
Yeah, they were actually decent side. Like you can see, the halftime we were 3-1 up, and I told the team to literally just play it nice and easy, and all of that. And then eventually after a while, we're like, nah, let's go as well. That was very, very good.
Well, yeah, they kind of ran away with it in the second leg, didn't they? You kind of got a bit of a beating there.
Yeah, 5-2.
Yeah, that must have hurt.
There was not much I can do with that.
No, I think once if you're losing away from in the home leg in a game like that, you're always going to be struggling. But it's nice to see so many goals though. 11-7 aggregate defeat. That's amazing.
Yeah. 11-7, like
it looks like you were pretty high scoring in general. Actually, I'm looking at like December 2026. We had 8. 17, 23, 26, 31, 38 goals in December 2026 alone. That's a lot of goals. Fun to watch anyway.
I mean, like I said, man, Datsy and Simonovic partnership have been a fantastic duo. Like, they've been a fire duo, for me, especially that season.
That's I'm looking at it now and you just see Simonovic particularly everywhere here. Absolutely everywhere. Quite a few hat tricks.
Also, my midfield actually were providing a lot. Also, my wings, my left winger, right winger, Rulan, and I feel like Pupion, yeah.
Pupion, yeah, and Jovanovic as well, or Sinye?
Right. And also Teague was very good. I think also Eels. Alex Eels. I brought him in from Burton Albion.
Wow, Burton Albion.
Very fantastic player.
Got someone from Burton Albion. Goodness me. Yeah, you're absolutely right.
Yeah.
It's, not a team I've ever bought anyone from, I don't think.
Yeah, like when I saw Alex Eels leaving from Burton, some potential, I was like, okay, I gotta go.
Yeah, he's a decent player for that level for sure. Alex Eels. Nice.
Yeah.
So yeah, it looks like you built what turned out to be a very strong team, and that's borne out by the fact that you then ended up winning the Champions League. So well done on that. I know you didn't win it in the last season, but at least you got one anyway. Terrific.
Yeah, I got one.
Okay, well, congratulations, and as I say, good luck in the Super League. Let's hope you can stay there for another edition or two at least, and who knows, maybe one day I'll join you there. I think it's unlikely. Shh.
Yeah, man. I mean, I'm very excited to be part of the Super League, and I'm gonna give everything I got.
I'm very glad to hear it. That's terrific. Well, thank you for playing. We're really excited about how this is going to develop in the next few months.
Yeah, thank you, man.
No worries.
I'm actually enjoying playing in this competition.
I'm glad you're enjoying it. We're enjoying playing it and being putting out as well. So hopefully this is going to continue. It's only going to grow from here, I think. So hopefully we won't be stopping anytime soon. Anyway.
Yeah.
Vita Soy asks, what's SV Reed done to your mental health? Are they driving you crazy?
What?
Vita Soy asks, what has SV Reed done to your mental health? Are they driving you crazy?
No, like I really had before the last season, like I really said that Vita Soy is gonna do madness, and he actually did. In fact,
he did. He got very close.
So
could easily have been him.
That Vita Soy should be proud of.
Yeah,
like,
absolutely. Well, we've got the Super League winner here tomorrow, and that could easily have been Vita Soy. It could easily have been. You missed out, but hopefully next time it'll be him. Vita Soy, you're going to be on this interview next time, all right? Make sure it happens. We want to see you there. Probably else we can't have the same people on every couple of weeks. That'll be boring. Great. Well, look, thank you for joining us. Keep watching. Keep doing it. We certainly don't need Ender again. We've had enough of Ender. I don't know if you heard Ender Gamer's interview. He was actually the first person to do one of these with me, and I didn't realise this at the time. I found out since. It was the first time he'd actually spoken to anyone like online or anything else like that in English, and you wouldn't believe it. He was so good. So he did really, really well, and as have you. Great. So good luck, and we'll see you next time.
See you later, man. And thank you.
See you later. No problem.
And good luck to everyone. Good luck to everyone.
Good luck, everyone. From me as well. See you later.